What is up, guys? Amp here, bringing you another Halo Reach commentary, and we got a couple of things to talk about today. I apologize for not posting anything last week. Just kind of, I don't know, decided to take the week off, unintentionally at first, but it ended up being so. But I got a lot to catch up on. So first, majorly is MLG Raleigh stuff. Obviously, I was in MLG Raleigh, as you can tell by my last commentary, and I wasn't aware actually of this gameplay that a guy quit that early. But yeah, we're up, I guess, for 4 versus 3 right now. But this is another game I'm playing with HPK, Intensify, and Swanky. But we will talk about the whole team situation in a little bit, pertaining to Raleigh, that is. So Raleigh, a little disappointed in the event overall, at least from my experience. Instinct got second place, which is really unfortunate. That game five, man, if they'd won that game five, it would have been all over. Oh man, freaking, I'm not too happy with, and it's from some of the interviews that I heard from Instinct, they are not too happy with some of the game types in the lineup right now because they're kind of toss-ups like Android, pretty much Android. So, anyways, we will get to some other stuff with Raleigh. Obviously, not happy about that, but not everybody's a fan of Instinct, so we'll let them have their fun while it lasts. They'll come back. They'll come back. All right. So, me as a player slash coach slash spectator, participant, whatever. All right. So I ended up going to Raleigh on Friday morning. Starting my Raleigh adventure Friday morning instead of Thursday night because I wasn't able to get over to Intensify's house. But I went over Friday morning, waited for a while, but I have gold membership with MLG now, so I got to go in a little early. Got my shirts ordered, got Intensify's shirt ordered, so I got a free one, which was pretty cool. I got myself a small, I can't wear it, but I got myself a small MLG Orlando '09, no, MLG Orlando 10 shirt, which is I'm on a boat. I've wanted that since I saw it, so I got that, but it's a small, so I can't wear it, but I still have it. So, anyways, getting back into it, I only got in 30 minutes early. It's not too much, but got me the shirt, which is really wanted to get to right away. Get that stuff ordered so they don't run out. And I actually ended up getting a poster, which was really cool. I ended up getting a poster. They were selling it for the first time that I was there at an event. It's a, what is it? To 2009, I believe. It's a picture of Instinct versus Triggers Down on main stage when the main stage had bleachers, and I'll get you the exact details on that. But anyways, I got myself one of those as well. But let's get past the boring stuff. All right. So I'm there, and I'm pretty much by myself most of the day because Tensify has to work. Because he wasn't actually competing like we were planning on, he kind of couldn't get the time off that he really wanted to, or he didn't push as hard, let's say. So I was there by myself for a while. I met up with some guys. I just met some guys there and got talking, hung out for a while. Some of them were StarCraft guys, so they disappeared, doing their own StarCraft thing because there's a huge StarCraft following, and it's kind of ridiculous. Anyways, let's get moving to, I don't know when that was exactly, but it was about, the competition usually starts around 5:30, 6 o'clock on Friday evening, and that's open bracket and championship. So what happened about, I guess, 4:45, 5 o'clock, 5:30, I was walking outside of the venue, and I heard a guy talking to another guy, and slash the registration desk, slash the security guards, to get into the event, about like their team situation, and he was on the phone and all that jazz. So he was talking about his team situation, and I heard that they didn't have a coach. And I had posted on the MLG forums that I was a free agent coach, and but it ends up that I ended up being their coach. And this is sort of unfortunate because these guys were local, so that can kind of gauge their skill level right there. These guys weren't that great. I'm gonna put it out there right now. I was probably the best person associated with the team, best player associated with the team. So I ended up having to teach them a lot about the game in a very short period of time because, like, everything I told them they didn't really know at all, and their strategies weren't that good, their classes weren't that good, their mindset wasn't anywhere close to where it needed to be, and so overall it was kind of frustrating to be a coach to that, even though I did help them a lot because I was being a really good coach, or pretty much being a player calling out in the game rather than a coach outside of it. So that happened over Friday night. They ended up losing 2-0 to the team that they played. It was kind of, again, it was kind of frustrating watching because I was a better player, even though I had never played PS3 in any sort of stretch. So what happened though is that one of their players, well, ultimately they all weren't playing very well, but three of them decided that one of their players wasn't playing very well, so they decided to drop him. And they asked me if I wanted to play. So I said, sure, because I was there to play originally, and then it didn't work out. So I said, what the hell? So I decided to play, and what we did is we played a little bit on PS3 that night because they had the MLG booth set up with PS3s and Call of Duty in there. So we ended up doing that a little bit, and then I went home to Tensify's house. Well, I went to Tensify's house, and from there I played a little bit on his PS3. His controller's not that great, but overall, I come in the next day. I'm pretty used to the PS3 controller. It took a while, but I got pretty used to it, and I played pretty well. I went positive all the games. I was getting some game-changing plays, but ultimately, I can't carry three other people in a game against a decent team. So we ended up losing again 2-0. We were playing in the practice, and they had the mindset that, oh, this is just practice. We're doing poorly, and they were doing poorly overall. I'm sorry to rag on these guys, but I'm trying to keep them anonymous just so that it's not a big of a deal. But yeah, so ultimately that was disappointing as well. But it what happens happens. So moving on, that was pretty much my Raleigh event. Disappointing, like I said, but overall, some of the Call of Duty teams I follow, like Optic Gaming, they got fourth. Envious got third. So not great, but Instinct got second. It's all relative. Moving on though, MLG Orlando. I just talked to Tensify the other day, and we're thinking we might do a little team for Orlando. I'm not sure financially if I'm good to go for that, but stay tuned in my commentaries and I'll let you know. And yeah, sorry this wasn't more Reach centric because it's a Reach commentary, but whatever. And I wanted to let you guys know that I will be getting pretty much every first-person shooter / third-person shooter that's coming out. Gears, Battlefield, Modern Warfare 3, Halo, everything. So let me know what you want us to see in the future, because they're coming.